In the heart of the countryside, where the land meets the sky, one man is redefining the future of farming. Meet Aliu Jawara, a visionary farmer blending tradition with innovation to create a sustainable, thriving ecosystem.
Dawda nga jele albe domoro di kan si sel liggéey aka mun domoro si fale dire growers al mun domoro si fale ka dada ni munel la
ka dada ni nyona ni tanko babno
ñonin tubabu ñoo fo wadu wadal ka wala di si sel la ni ke bayata fo o fana ni ke bayata domoro si fa dolu gal kamin dire
kabiri ni tanko so 6 weeks so the start
6 weeks so janni wal ka mun dira Leyamas. Aw fana mu domor si fa do. Alka ñin domor alka bu ni na bantala ban ko lekk ban fa ka san jande fal fa ka dira.
Ka san Gambia jande.
Alka san Gambia jande. Alka boto san ne fal ka la ka san.
Ka boto san.
Boto mu jande ti.
Boto mu
2200.
In a world where food security is a growing concern, mixed farming offers a solution, balancing crops and livestock to create a self-sustaining system. This is the story of resilience, hard work, and a vision for the future.
Yes, several years ago. I mean, I'll tell you how we started everything. How about that? How we started? We came up with this whole idea. You know, I have this hobby of visiting orphanages wherever I travel to, and visiting Quranic memorization places, and visiting livestock farms, vegetable farms, and see what people are doing, how they're doing it. I just had an interest in those things and helped whenever I could. So it dawned on me about 10 years ago, approximately 10 years ago, it just dawned on me that, you know, why don't you start your own? Why don't you have your own orphanage? Why don't you have your own Quranic school? Why don't you have your own livestock farm? Why don't you have your own horticultural farm? So that's how it all came up about 10 years ago. So we started slowly, and then we acquired this place. Then we got goats, sheep. Usually we were getting them from around Panchang area, in Panchang going to northern Senegal, and also from Nyamina, where my grandmother actually came from in Dakunku. So we were getting from those areas. So of course we had some unfortunate circumstances that somebody ran away with all of our livestock. So we had to start fresh again. So we're now acquiring them from Nyamina as well as in Jara. So at the moment we have about 40 of 40 goats. Well, we have sheep, female goats about 40, and then sheep also approximately 30. So we now started to transport them here, and the plan is to have an area here just for the livestock. And what we intend to do with them, of course, during Tobaski, we try to sell at a more reasonable price. That's what we've been doing for the for the rams, and we also use it to support our dara, where we have the orphanage, and we also have the Quranic memorization place. So to give us that necessary protein, and also to help out the less fortunate at the same time, to have more source of protein, just like we do for the chicken. So it's not much different than what we do for the chicken. So this is just another dimension. So rather than just focusing on only one, so this is another area, and it's based on interest to start with, and then of course to help out the community at the same time. So.
Farming has always been in Aliu's blood. From a young age, he watched his elders nurture the land, learning that a farm is more than just soil and seed. It's a way of life. Inspired by family traditions and the wisdom of generations, Aliu embraced mixed farming, not just as a livelihood, but as a mission.
The crops we have here, tomatoes, areas, and then we have onions here, and also way down there we have cucumbers. It looks like grass, but it's actually planted to hold the cucumbers. So that's why we have the cucumbers. So we have okra way up there. So those 4 crops are what we have at the moment in the garden. And of course we have oranges, a lot of oranges of course. Of course they all fed from that. We have okra and green pepper as well.
His day is a delicate dance between crops and animals, each one depending on the other. In his fields, a variety of crops flourish, each carefully chosen to enrich the soil and provide for his livestock. His animals, in turn, play a vital role, providing manure that nourishes the land and benefiting from the very crops he cultivates. It's a cycle of renewal, a balance of give and take, proof that when we walk with nature, the rewards are abundant. But farming is not without its challenges. Climate change brings unpredictable weather, testing the resilience of every farmer. Pests threaten harvests and maintaining balance without harming livestock.
So because we have to spray continuously the vegetables as they grow, because the biggest problem is disease as well. So we have to prevent disease. We have to be proactive always, and that's how what we advise our neighboring farmers and the farmers that benefit from what we give. So we give them, we teach them the use of the insecticide. So it's extremely otherwise all of them will work because it goes in vain. This one's an insecticide, and if you don't do it, really the crop comes out very poor, or if you get anything at all, it comes in a very bad quality. So, I mean, there are different spaces for different things, of course, but this particular one is the insecticide, and of course it's different for each crop and each time of the year, because the insects in one time of the year are different from the other, so we put all of that into consideration. And when we support other farmers in the Comoros or outside in the provinces, we also go with the insecticide that they're supposed to use, and we train them how to use them. So that's what we do. Like I always repeat my word, my slogan, leave no one behind. So we have to go with everyone, even if not at the same pace, but we support them to also move to benefit from their farming. So if we can help with the fence, that's what we do. If we can help with the wall, that's what we do. If we can help at the minimum, at least with the seeds or with the insecticide. So we buy the products, the insecticides here. There are shops everywhere really, in Brikama, around Joshua, are the favorite places for us really to purchase them in bulk quantities, because we use them here in this garden, which is very big, and also we help so for beneficiaries as well, we take them out. So yes.
Yet, through it all, Aliu perseveres, turning obstacles into opportunities. But Aliu's impact extends beyond his own farm. He believes in the power of knowledge, sharing, mentoring the next generation of farmers. By working with local farmers, he strengthens the community, ensuring that fresh, healthy food reaches every table.
Here we have corn, as well as okra. So we grow corn for several days. Of course, we like to roast it as well during the off season. You know, the off season of corn, which is the summer. So when it's available everywhere. So we try to do things that are off season as well. If we can water them to grow, and then of course we like we say, we have a big running school with 100 people. So I mean, they enjoy it at the same time. There are other benefits of course. We buy corn for feed of the chicken and the turkey, the ducks. They all feed from these as well. So when we grow, we cannot really have enough corn. Whatever we have will go to either the dara or the feed for our poultry. So it's extremely important really to grow corn since we have water in abundance. We like to water these things and grow them. So you can the leaves as well are important for our livestock. So they also feed from that. So we try to do things at the same time that are interdependent. You see the manure from the poultry is what also we use here with the vegetables for as manure for the vegetables. So they help each other, and even the greenhouse effects from the poultry. So the plants that we grow sort of balances that. So we keep all of these things in mind because we don't want to do something that has an adverse effect on the environment. So we use these, grow these crops to balance that as well. So we are very mindful of our cohabitation here in this world with our fellow humans and fellow animals and the environment at large, and of course even those that are not are yet to be born. Even the unborn have the right to what we are doing today. They have to come up and find that the environment, the earth, has not been completely misused by those who were there before. It is our responsibility.
Because of Ali, success isn't just about his own harvest. It's about building a legacy for sustainable farming for all. With dreams of expansion, new ventures in agribusiness, and a commitment to sustainability.
Domor lale muyti bari mum bamal sa mbadu ngete balal ha do ko be nyaadi alba kanja e kam ne do kuja ya do ko je nyaadi rek ha de aka mun kal kamin do ku jando ron fen fe aliya do ko atolle tam ha andi ka jiyo fanan di alla le free ka dinna le free ko tan ko martan fe ba ko e taw be fadulade ngajam mi mutate ngana kila ko fen so bale inshallah ni jata ken dabidi xamoni wol.
His vision continues to grow. His advice to aspiring farmers: work with nature.
Ikam ne do ko ja Mentaw ni kanju sanji jalle baka ñina ne la sanji fulul e do ko nje nyaade abeti yatal saati amira ko mi ye wato minke imang nyin do ko commence wato le min nimi safo amanke bulu nimi soti katu sa mu ne tela hamote nyin do ko do abal ma ko nak
Embrace innovation and never stop learning. This is Aliu Jawara. This is the future of mixed farming. So, what lies ahead for Aliu Jawara?